In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet, the iTuneses, the Stitchers, the Twitters and the Instagrams,
the
number
YouTube.
one, the YouTubes, all that stuff. Facebook's number. Well, let's steer clear of Facebook. They got some problems. We're number one though of the D&D podcast world. I am your temporary birthday DM, Caleb, and to my left,
Viscount Valgrice.
Carmelo T. Bucky Muckbuckle.
Himo, Nilo, Pilgrim, Wonder, kind of Outlast, you know me.
Vondel Ungard.
Wonderful. And where we last left off, we were in a melee, and Bucky was about to waylay to two Yonti Malison snake humanoid creatures, while we've got Himo imprisoned, and we've got Viscount Trillmond inside trying to find a puzzle. Currently, water, poop, and urine are starting to flood poor Himo's, well, he's used to it by the sounds of it, his prison cell.
I'm about to waylaced, as Caleb
Thank
would
you
say.
for saying that. Yeah, I was wondering if anyone else caught that. About to waylaced.
I'm about to weigh some lace for these beautiful wedding gowns.
You know, it took the 3 or 4 times that you said it for me to figure out what was weird about that. Oh.
Yeah, even when I said
got it completely
I'm like,
wrong.
I regurgitated it, and I was like, wait, did he say it right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just going to acid blast him, or ass blast him, as I like to say for short.
We're all agreed. Okay. So
Go
you're
ahead
going to
and
acid
Dex.
blast him with your super soaker.
Dex save. So I look really cool, and and they need to make a Dex save.
Okay.
Yeah, I hold it sideways too. Yeah, super soaker
You
sideways.
fire it at disadvantage. We've got a crit fail, and we got a 16.
Can I roll double damage for the crit fail?
Yeah.
The 16 is a success, so they'll take
Half of your crit. I don't think that's how that
no.
works. But
They just take 3 damage,
Okay.
and then this guy will take 16 damage.
So the one that failed, you get a direct hit on this one. It's like it hits them square in the face, and the splatter goes off onto the one behind or next to that one.
And I think this one gets some in his throat and face and eyes.
Yep, and it's being melted from the outside and inside.
Yeah.
Collapses right there in front of you, while the other one obviously takes a hit.
You'll want to be careful. That's a caustic compound. Make sure you wear your PPE.
It doesn't understand what you're saying.
Personal protective equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't know. So,
well, that's what's funny about it.
Yeah.
It's dead.
So the mouse, or the rat rather, now that it is distracted and kind of grabbing at its own face from the splatter of acid, is able to make purchase on the keys and starts to scurry down the leg or snake body and back towards Himo. And it's on its way to Himo. Then we go actually to Himo.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm trying to block the water from coming in here because I don't want to be drowning my own pee and poop.
Okay. What do you do to affect that?
I'm taking the clothes that I stripped off and shoving it into the open port hole.
Awesome.
Sorry, I think I just got them backwards. Let me just 1 second.
All right, yeah, no problem. Don't worry. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna drown in my own feces or nothing.
High or low for favorable?
Low.
You managed to block like 90% of this water, so it's much slower.
There we go.
While he's trying to figure stuff out. And then we go to Viscount.
So I feel confident that I have the combination of which lever operates which room. So I'm going to flip back up the center lever that has the white cube in it, and then pull down both of the black levers.
Okay. So you're leaving the stones as is, returning the middle one to its original position, and
Yes.
the other two to the opposite positions of where they were.
Yes.
Okay. And Himo, you hear the clanks of the levers, and your clothes pop right out of the drain as the water pressure increases and it starts to fill up again.
Well, no, okay, well, hey, now out there, yo, the water filling up even more now.
Don't worry. I've got this under control.
Okay.
And we cut to
Relax.
Vondel. So there's one Yuan-Ti snake person left.
Oh, the other one actually died. He has
Just
the
melted
acid
and
one?
collapsed. Yep.
Okay, great. So, yeah, I'm going to do what I've been doing to the one that's left.
Awesome.
First, I'm going to say to him, your friend is down. You should surrender. If you do not, I will slay you. However, any sort of useful information that might help us in our quest, I may let you live.
And in response, it hisses out, "We serve Vecna," and then tries to raise its hand with its scimitar and come down on you.
Cool. Well, non-natural 20 to hit.
And before it can strike you, you hit it with your pick, right?
Yep, my bonded weapon
And what
here.
do you do?
I hit it straight in the eye hole with the pick side.
Ew.
And that is a 12 points of damage on the first hit. And then I use my extra attack to attack with a fart in my face. That's not gonna do it. With a 15.
That hits.
Oh, then another 4 points of damage to it.
Okay.
So that's, to borrow Caleb, it's 16 total.
That's good. Thank you. And he slithers. If he could take a knee, he would take a knee. And he's now got his scimitar in hand, but both hands are on the ground. So he's clasping his scimitar, but both hands are on the ground. And he's trying to recover himself. And I'm going to say that knocked the wind out of him, so he is not taking his attack. But Bucky, it is now your turn.
There, boss. It's up to you. You wouldn't talk to me, maybe you're more persuasive. If not, I'm more than happy to back you up on finishing him off.
Listen here, you little Weasley snake. You're gonna go open up.
Oh, wait, I guess I don't know that there's a cage.
You're gonna tell us where our man is. You hear me? Or I will make your life a living nightmare.
It says, "Isn't it obvious? Your man is inside." And then hisses at you again.
Well, you're gonna make it more obvious.
And then I kind of like grab him and like try to drag him inside a little bit. Pretty
On
small.
your stilts?
Come on now!
You can, yeah. Strength check.
Yeah, I do lower off my stilts.
Oh.
2?
You try to pull, but this snake creature is far too heavy for you.
How dare you? For being heavier than I thought.
Stop pulling on me. And then we go
I guess that's my turn.
to the mouse, and the mouse or the rat comes inside. It kind of it like Ralph style. It surfed in on the key on the water.
Oh, sick.
So it says, "What's up, bro? I'm back with the keys, man."
Oh yeah, no, my little rat friend. And I take the key,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna see if I can slip my arm out through the window and try and get the lock.
Okay. Your hand reaches out. Your hand reaches out the window and reaches down as far as it can, and it starts poking around trying to find the hole that is meant for the key.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't find anything.
There's no hole out here.
Yeah, it's completely smooth on the outside.
Why ain't there no hole out here?
I apologize. I should have explained that to you.
How
Is
come,
there anything else you
How
want?
come it's smooth? How come there's no keyhole?
I don't know.
Because a key does not open your door.
Well, that's dumb. And you can put that on the official record. I think that's dumb. I did all that clever stuff for nothing. Believe that too.
And now we're on to Viscount.
I will flip the switches back up, so hopefully it stops
Okay.
spraying
So
water.
like
in
you
there.
do that and then you wait.
No. I take out the 2 black blocks and pull the center lock or the center lever that still has the white cube in it.
Okay. When you put all the levers back up, the water stops. You pull out the stones, you pull down the center lever, nothing happens.
I'm on this. Don't worry.
Yeah, all right. I trust you. At least no water coming in here. It's okay. I got a key for apparently a smooth door over here. Just a door over here. There's a door and no keyhole. So I got this key for who knows why, but I got a key.
And we go to Vondel with a snake person down on the ground at your feet, hissing.
All right, so our guy is inside. He just basically told Bucky to assume as much. So I'm going to sort of jab at him with my war pick there, and I'm going
And he
to
oofs.
I'm going to ask him if there's anybody inside, and if he knows how to and if he knows where our friend is inside. Although by the looks of this, and I'm only presuming because Microsoft Paint, but also the box thing that you drew is almost half as big. So
That's a zoomed in version.
Well,
of,
I know.
of the
I
thing
understand.
over there.
I understand.
Okay.
So, but how
Credit where credit is due on Microsoft Paint, please.
you lovely salmon colors.
Yeah.
And that 4-sided star. Mwah.
Yeah. It's not
They have a tool for that.
What
You
is
don't
the-
have that much credit?
What is the yes, just like a little sticker.
It's all squares and lines.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
What is the sort of the dimensions of the thing? Can we can I look at it and guesstimate? Like was it like 20 by 20 or?
Oof. I would say like it's a normal combat area, like 30 by 30 or something. Like you could get to everything in one turn.
Inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you don't know that being outside.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
So
but what
based
you're looking
on
at,
what I've
that's-
seen, okay,
yeah.
so I can I go. So my question stands the same to him. Is like can you point us in the right direction of our friend once we get inside? And more importantly, will you?
It hisses at you. You know, the person you seek is inside, and then it tries slowly and weakly to pull up its scimitar.
Okay, if it
To
does
swipe
that,
at
I'm
you.
going to smack it.
Roll it.
All right.
Roll it, kill him. He's a snake. He's dead.
And to answer, I think it was the other gentleman on the stilts, his question, we don't know how to get your friend out.
Oh, well then you're useless to me. Take
Okay.
him out, Vondel.
Okay, I'm going.
I have use, I have worth.
No.
What do you
not
got?
To me.
What do you got? Plead your case. Otherwise, war pick's coming down. You got 30 seconds. Here we go.
Vecna saved me and my brother, who thankfully you killed. He's a bit of a jerk, but Vecna saved us from the desert and gave us an education and a job.
Wow, that's a very progressive.
What are you educated in?
Just life,
Oh,
like a general education,
like School of Hard
like
Knocks.
Shemeketa General Studies.
Oh my god.
Kill him now.
You deserve to die. Just kidding.
Is there anything that you can tell us? What is the motivation for capturing this person and holding this person here?
He has a map to a book that we seek.
And you don't have the map.
We have the map, and we tried to use it
Where's
to
the
no
map?
avail. It's inside
Excellent.
me.
Cut him open. Get
Come
the
and
map out.
come and get it.
All right. Then with a
I'm kidding. It's not in me. It's not in me. Oh no!
with a 19 and a 17,
It's a hit. Double hit.
I do 8.
How
on
do you
the
kill him?
first? Okay, great. Well, then as soon as he sort of does his smirky little thing,
My brother Sal, I'm coming to see you.
my ice pick goes. John Wick style goes right through his eyeball.
Yeah. Now, and then I look at him. I'm like, "We're your god now."
It didn't say anything about God.
Bucky's gotten screwed up since the
Yeah.
little PTSD
Since going to
for that
Apple,
banshee.
since going to Applebee's, Bucky got real crazy.
A little bit. Just kidding.
So you now have 2 dead Yanti snake humanoid creatures on the ground. One half melted from acid, the other one with a pick in its eye after having the other eye hit.
He said the map was inside him.
Why don't you
that
go
was not
check on?
canon.
He's gonna. I'm gonna use my 25 movement speed. I'm gonna go over to the door and open it up to make sure, like under caution, because I don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
To see, maybe there's gonna be another hostage situation.
Yeah.
Trillman, they're just been finally.
You kind of kick it open SWAT style,
Yep.
and you see Viscount kind of like confusedly.
I like turn around real quick and I'm like,
He looks panicked,
But I can do like a quick assessment.
Yeah,
and realize
absolutely.
that there's really
There's no threat.
immediate threat.
Yeah.
Great. So I go, Bucky, why don't you come in here? Bucky, why don't you come in and help Trillman? I will search the body in case there's any extra clues that we can use.
Great thinking. That's why I pay you.
And then I go inside.
Cool.
So
We're
we're gonna
so happy the first time. You're
Yeah.
always like bright, and this one's just like it's like dark Superman.
the last
throat kinda hurts.
Oh, gotcha.
Agatha changed you, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying, everybody. Got it. He's
so-
got a range.
So Vondel is staying outside looting bodies, and we go to Bucky now inside. Seeing
I also
the
cut
same
him
setting.
open because he did say,
Lordy.
and like I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if he's being cute or not.
That's fair. So yeah, so you hear him like dig a knife in,
Yeah.
and he's like sawing in through rib cage and all that stuff while you are inside, and you see the same thing that Viscount saw. And you see him kind of confusedly, panicky, looking at these stones in his hand and these levers in front of him, like, I don't know what to do. Or maybe you look confident. I don't know.
I don't.
Can I roll? Can I roll an intelligence, or like an investigation? Yeah.
Sure. What on though?
To basically determine the lock
answer
mechanism.
to the
the puzzle.
Yeah. So what are you looking at specifically though? I need if you're going to
I'm
do an
looking at
investigation.
Trillmond, so I walk in, I see the cells.
Mhm.
Cell. I look over and I see Trillmond holding these things in his hand, and I see the levers, one pulled down in the center.
Yeah. With the white stone under it.
And I want to
And the 2 black stones.
solve the puzzle.
So you're looking at the levers and the stones.
Yeah. Oh, it's a red herring, isn't it? All right, I'm going to look there anyway. Oh, not good. 14.
Okay. You take stock and you notice the same things. With a 14, I'm just going to assume that Viscount relays into that 14 everything that he's discovered up to this point.
I
That
haven't
water
done that
comes
yet.
through.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I haven't.
He has not, but you realize that there is some sort of pattern or puzzle or something that needs to be figured out. You don't know to what end once you solve the puzzle what will happen, but you can see that he is fiddling with a puzzle. And then
I was really hoping to just crit.
we cut to Himo.
Let me out this cage.
Wait, I'm sorry. What else did you do? So you investigated that thing. I'll let you do one other action.
I
kind of motioned for you to come over.
All right. I wouldn't even know what to do unless I'm just investigating it again.
Okay. What? Are you investigating the same thing?
Levers, yeah.
Okay. You don't find anything new. All right, Himo.
Yeah, nope, still in the cage. Just want to get out of the cage. Oi! Please let me out of here. Do whatever you can.
I got the poo-poo and the pee-pee.
Is this our guy, Trillmond?
As far as I can tell.
All right. Viscount.
Okay. So Bucky so far I've put the black blocks in the outside ones and put the white block in the center and pulled the white block. That didn't work, and it started pushing water in. I've also left that lever up and pulled the 2 black blocks with the white block in the center, and that increased the amount of pressure that was going on. So what I want to try... Oh, and I also tried taking out the 2 black blocks and just using the white block in the center, and nothing happened. So I'm going to push that block back up, or that lever back up, and I will use...
Still nothing happens.
I will use my Master of Tactics, giving the help action as a bonus action. And that's the information I relay to you to give you advantage on your next roll. And I will try to look around. The image on the screen makes me want to look at that area next to the larger room. I'll go over there, and I'll...
What?
The star?
The star room.
Okay.
I want to look around that room a little bit closer. It's a wooden door, right?
So there's a metal bar door here keeping you from going to look at it, but you can look at it from the metal bar
Okay.
door.
I'll roll an investigation or perception. Can I do perception?
Either.
Just something to kind of get a better idea of what I'm looking at there.
Whichever you want.
16.
Okay. You notice that the pipes diverge around it. All the pipes going into the building seem to be leading into the prison cell. You do notice that there is a wooden door, no window, no anything like that. But there is a doorknob, and you don't see a lock on that doorknob at all. So from your 16, was it?
Yeah.
You deduce that once you get inside that area, you can open that door all you want. And then we go to Vondel.
Do I find anything on his body?
Roll an investigation, my friend.
Good Lord.
You know this is D&D, right?
Yeah, but...
I've got to roll a friggin' dice.
Well, you just make everything a check. Yeah. And I don't. 17.
Yeah. So you find an empty keychain.
Yeah.
And you also find a note.
Oh.
Do you read said note?
I just grab it because I want to get in and help my boss. I want to make a good first impression.
Okay.
So anything that I think is valuable, including an empty keychain, I grab it.
Yep, those are the 2 things you find.
Put it in my thing, and I use my
Skedaddle.
movement speed to get in there.
All right. So you're in there, and I'll let you have like a free talk action or whatever.
Okay. I go, guys, I found a couple of things, but what's going on in here?
Oh, God. Why is it always up to me? Hey, Pony Boy! Any idea on how to open that door, Pony Boy?
I already asked.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I don't got no clue about how to open no door. And also, don't call me Pony Boy. I don't really like that. That's not really my thing.
If we get some ponies, do you think you can break out of there on your own?
All right,
pursue the ponies?
Y'all being real heavy-handed with the pony thing, and I don't appreciate it. So when I get out here, I'm gonna stab you in the eye with an arrow.
Pony tang?
And you heard that correct. I'm gonna take an arrow out of my quiver, and I'm gonna stab you physically in the eye with my arrow.
Don't do that.
Well, maybe lay off my pony thing.
Would Vondel notice on the outside, like the first metal bar thing, would he, if he's looking around because he had an empty keychain, would he notice if there's a lock on the bars?
Go ahead and roll perception.
I can't just see if there's a lock on a door.
There is a lock on the door.
So I can see that there would be a key.
I did that last time too. I like made some insanely
Roll
high
to see
DC,
if you can see
and
a
it was
door.
just like if poor Milo remembered like the easiest thing.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to do that. So always ask me.
So I see I see a lock on the jail cell type thing. Oh, I go, okay. Are there any keys around here? Are there any keys around? Or like did anybody
Himo,
see
any
keys?
Himo.
Yeah, I got a key in here, but it don't fit nothing.
Why don't you go ahead and throw that key over here?
Y'all want me to throw the key out my window and then try and throw it through that other box? You want me to see if I can make it through too?
Yes.
Because he's He's in the other jail one, right?
Or maybe
That's
you
right
can
behind
He's
it.
in this one.
Maybe you can
Okay.
instruct
And there's
that
a
rat to bring it to us.
bread-sized
Thing.
window at the top of this, and then just bars.
Right.
Vertical bars.
But
I'm
they're
gonna-
slatted like a normal thing?
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna
Just try to... I
Get
say
the
to him,
rat.
I go, Himo, please just try to hit the bars on our side.
I'm gonna get the rat to just get the key, and then I'm gonna place him outside of the window and have him scurry it to them.
Okay. You better have some cheese for me when I come back, brah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I gonna have some cheese.
Can I get
And-
some of them sweet waves too when I come back? Because that was fun.
Yeah, all right. Certainly. All right, but just take this
All
key
right.
and do what I say.
It climbs up and out of the bread window thing, and then
Out of the bread window.
yeah, and then comes out and is kind of looking nervously at all the giant people around it
Sir Rat.
with the key.
If I see it
in
with
its
the
mouth.
key, then I'm going to assume, I mean,
I
we're
smash
magical.
it with my pick.
I'm going to come down to one knee and put my hand out.
It nervously places the key in your hand and then scurries off.
I was hoping to make a scene about a rat. trying to
Okay,
hand me
if he
keys.
dropped it, I want to
Into your hand. Yep.
I want to see if it opens the gate.
It successfully opens the gate.
Okay.
The
You now have
puzzle
access.
down. This is why you make the money.
Okay. And I see that on his there's no keyhole.
Correct. It is
Okay.
smooth as a baby's bottom.
Right. A Terminator bottom.
Or a Ken crotch.
So
Caleb Ken, whatever you call it.
We need to check out the wooden
Coachella
door
Caleb. Or
that's
Coachella Kindle.
next to it.
Oh, well, all right. If you guys have a plan,
It's an idea. It doesn't appear to have any lock on it.
I'm going to peer into the window and see who we're rescuing here.
Okay.
So I have eyes on our subject.
And what do they see, Himo?
what
what?
do I see? Greeting me as I look through said bread window.
Oh, look
And he's
through
a
my
dwarf,
window.
so he's like
Yeah.
pulling himself up to peek inside.
Oh, you see a tiny, older, like middle-aged wood elf with long, scraggly black hair,
Nice.
and I'm
Oh my
completely
gosh!
naked.
So you're like
Yeah, I'm gross.
Nosferatu.
Yeah,
is what I'm
yeah.
imagining.
Yeah, I'm very pale. Actually, no, because I spend a lot of time outside, so I'm actually tan.
Okay.
And I'm standing in like ankle deep of my own water
Jesus.
filth.
All right, and I go, "Are you Himo?
Yep, I'm Himo. Who are you? You a dwarf?
We're here to rescue you.
All right, Will.
We're here with one of your cousins."
Yeah, no, I met him. All right, Will, I'm still inside the cage, so the rescue ain't done yet. Might want to get me out of the cage yet.
Fair enough. Gentlemen, have you secured what is inside of the second room?
I would head that direction, and unless Bucky, you've got something.
What? Wait a minute. What's that sticking out of your...
Huh?
I forgot your name.
Vondel.
Vondel
starts to make his way to that weird room on the right. We switch.
I stay in front of the door.
Okay, then we switch to Bucky's turn.
Vondel, you have a new piece of paper sticking out of your pocket that wasn't there when we were killing those snakes.
And?
I was just wondering if it was important.
Haven't looked at it yet. I assume that helping you with the finishing the mission was probably more important than a scrap. However, if you would like to inspect it, you are the boss.
You can inspect it for me.
That was a test. You don't like being...
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know what's up.
So
you passed.
I hand it to myself,
Thank you, me.
and I read it.
Okay. On the paper, it says, there are 3 glass bulbs, 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 yellow inside the small chamber next to the prisoner. The bulbs illuminate when the levers are switched on. You may turn on and off any lever freely prior to entering the room, but you can only enter the room once before making your final decision. Once you've made your final decision, you cannot change the lever position. To release the prisoner, indicate the lever that connects to the red bulb by marking the lever with the white colored stone, placing the black in the remaining sockets below the levers. If you are correct, the door will open, freeing the prisoner. If incorrect, the prisoner and possibly others will seal the fate of all inside.
That's not hard.
Yeah. Seemed pretty easy to me.
So there are 3 lights inside,
Right?
Yeah.
3 different colors.
Of course there are.
The levers all go to one bulb.
Okay.
You need to figure out which one goes to the red.
Okay,
and,
easy.
And indicate that one
Easy.
with
So
the
I
white
go,
stone.
somebody watch this, and I go over there, and I just grab one of the levers, and I said, "Is it red?"
Remember, you can only open the door once. Like you have.
It
to,
shuts automatically?
You have to make the decision.
It shuts automatically once the door is open.
What do you mean?
So if we open the door and I pull
Like
the
you
lever,
have to have this. Sorry, I didn't make this clear. You have to have the stones in to open the door.
Okay. And now, is it once per person or once?
No, once, just straight across the board. That's the only way he's going to get out. So you have to figure out which one is the lever to the red one,
So-
and you can't open the door.
Pull out all of the stones, and we can test the levers and see what colors come up. And then when we figure out which one is the red one, we put the white stone in the red one.
Yeah, that's what Vondel over here suggested. And then God yelled at us. I think.
So, and just to be even clearer, if we pull one lever and it's not the red one, the door will immediately shut.
I have to think about that.
So if the door is open and I go, okay, I'm going to pull the lever, we'll pull lever 1, and we'll say it's the blue one. Does the door immediately shut, or does it just stay open?
It doesn't stay open.
So it shuts if we get it wrong.
For sake of the puzzle, yes.
So we've got
Because you've already beat my puzzle.
2 out of 3.
Have we?
No, but you would have had that.
Yeah, I'm still inside here, so
We're working on it.
ain't nothing to beat yet.
You were smart enough to get caught. We were smart enough to get paid to rescue you.
Okay.
So why don't you sit back and enjoy your vacation?
So we basically got a 50-50 shot. I tried...
No, we've got a 1 in 3 shot.
I've tried the white one in the center one, and nothing happened.
Okay.
Wait, but that was with... Was that with all 3 stones
Well,
or just the one?
I did both. All 3 stones and just the one white.
You pulled it
Yes.
with all 3 in, correct?
Yes.
And the white in the center.
And then the white without the 2 black.
Okay, and then you put it back,
Yes.
and then you pulled it back again.
Yes.
Okay,
So we basically have a 50-50 shot.
so you know it's not that one.
We know it's not the center one.
Okay, so then all I have to do is grab whichever one you didn't pull, see which light comes up, and if it's not that, then it's the other. If
So-
it is that, bada bing.
What's stopping us from just trying the other ones?
Because we won't see what the correct light is, but we've already got a 50-50 shot, so it doesn't matter. So whatever. So I'm going to go put whatever stone's in the correct thing so I can pull the outside lever. You tell me the thing. Okay, I pull the first lever with the stone in it. What lights up?
So you put the white one in the first stone.
Yep.
I
What
think we
lights
already
up?
did that.
No,
he
he
did
put it in
only
the
the
middle.
middle.
He had the black ones on the outside. Then he took the black ones from positions 1 and 3
Okay.
off and left the white one in the center.
Yep.
Got it.
So he's switching the white one to the first one and
it.
putting the 2 black stones in the remaining.
Pull the first
2.
one. What lights up?
You only have 1 chance to go and check it.
I understand that. And
Okay.
we only need 1 chance because there's only 2 colors left.
Okay.
So what one lights up?
So you go in and
I'll stay in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You watch it and you relay it to me.
I have to remember what order it was. The yellow one.
Okay, great. I go, what color?
Yellow.
Okay, great. So then all we have to do is put the white one on the 3rd slot, the black 2 on the
Far
first
right
2.
one, and it should open. Hypothetically. If we understood the note correctly.
I read the note again.
I have a perfect memory.
Oh, that's right. You got that weird sense or whatever.
I do. So what does the note say?
I can just read it real quick.
Read the note.
I can read it again real quick.
There are 3 glass bulbs, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow,
Okay.
inside the small chamber next to the prisoner. The bulbs illuminate when
And
the
they're
levers
actually in that order as we look at them.
flip-flop. But yes.
Red, blue, yellow. Oh, so it's
It
yellow
goes
is number
yellow,
1?
blue, red.
Yellow, blue, red. Okay.
Green, blue, blood.
Okay.
As I believe you said in the...
Yellow,
yeah.
yellow, blue, red.
The bulbs illuminate when the levers are switched on. You can turn on and off any lever freely prior to entering the room.
Okay.
But you can only enter the room once before making your final decision. Once you've made your decision, you cannot change the lever position, which might ruin this 50-50 thing.
No, it won't, because we've only entered the room once, so we don't need to see it again. So we can pull the knob the second time based off of the way you wrote it.
Once you've made your... okay, yeah.
Because I haven't made a decision
You cannot
yet.
change the lever once you've made your decision. So
Yeah.
once you get the stones
So my
in-
decision is 3.
Okay. The lever position. To release the prisoner, indicate the one that connects to the red bulb, marking the lever with the white colored stone.
Right, because and when we were looking at it, you just said it was yellow, blue, red.
Yep.
And as we pulled the first lever, it was yellow.
Yep.
And he put it in the center one already and did both configurations.
Yep.
So that's blue based off of the way that the stones seem to work. So logically, the levers are in the exact same order as the lights. Yeah? Okay. Then I do the reverse of that and pull number 3.
And where's the right one? The white stone?
In under 3.
Okay.
You're
Himo.
fucking dead.
Himo. Ka-chung. Your door unlatches and water starts to pour out.
Is the door
The bottom.
It's open then?
It is open.
I leave.
Bye, guys.
I leave and I go into the woods.
Who you 3 are.
I go into the woods and you never see me again.
He finds his
Himo
ponies.
fucking retires. Cool. I'm out.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, thanks for getting me out there now. It's scary.
Yes.
Y'all.
And I
Is
Vondel.
that poop?
Vondel has a very peculiar look on his face, and he's like, "This is who we just saved.
Yeah, no, yeah,
This
no.
is who we spent an hour and 40 minutes saving."
Yeah, no, I'm
this-
valuable.
This is my cousin. This is family. Don't
40.
Yeah.
question anything. We
Sorry,
were told
2 hours and 40 minutes.
that you acquired a map. Do you
Wait.
still have the map?
Well, it's probably with the rest of my belongings. So let's go find my belongings. It's in some kind of bench of some sort. It'll look like something you sit on, but you open it up and there's stuff
Yeah,
inside.
there's one on like the right hand side of this
Yeah,
room.
I would
Perfect.
assume.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to open it up. Hopefully my stuff in there.
Bada bing. There's a box inside.
Hey, I think it's my stuff. I open it.
Good.
Unless there's a puzzle to open it.
There's a 3-numbered combination.
Himo kills himself.
Puzzles are hard.
So he gets his belongings, his map, and whatever else he had beforehand. So whatever your stock was, you've got it.
Yeah, I got all my stuff.
In addition to the map and whatever you had, there's a stone sphere.
Oh.
It's impossibly cold to the touch, and stone unlike any ever seen before.
I can identify it on Will. What is it?
You think so, huh?
I can. With
I'm intrigued because I've got stone cutting and stuff like that,
Okay.
so that seems interesting to me.
So who's doing what? Let's see.
I mean, I'll roll it and see if I can recognize it.
I asked him for the map,
Vond-
first of all. Yeah.
Do you give it to him?
Yeah, sure. Your family, I trust you. Here you go. Here's the map.
And then Vondel, you go first.
Okay, and it is a double my proficiency bonus. Okay, so that is a 17 stone investigation.
Okay. You see that this stone is this kind of beautiful soft blue, and there are white wisps around it, almost like cirrostratus clouds kind of wisping around.
Uh-huh.
And you are certain that this is unlike any stone that you've ever seen, that you've ever encountered.
I rolled a 23 to basically is like a
Exact replica.
yeah, I've got one.
I already own one of those.
Basically, it's my Artificer's lore ability.
Artificer.
Artificer's lore ability. Basically, I guess like a history check or
Okay.
something like that on magical devices.
There's somebody out there. When you're kind of scrolling through your library of
My mind
knowledge,
palace.
yeah, your mind palace, you recall mention of an invention that has something to do with the power of the cosmos, and that's it. You know nothing more.
This is clearly an infinity stone.
The universe is on Orion's belt.
Yeah. Let's play marbles. Anyone want to play marbles?
So it's a map on the thing?
No, that's the map that he handed over
got it.
to
Sorry.
Viscount. You are dealing with something completely different.
Bucky's slow.
What else is happening?
I'd like to... I can...
Yeah, I look at the map and I ask where he acquired the map.
Well, I got my resources here and there, you know. Don't y'all worry about that. I get my map wherever I find my map.
Do you remember where?
I don't remember where I got my map. But I'm also playing it close to the chest right now.
If you remember, like, you were told Lemaine gave it to him.
Lemaine gave it to
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Yeah, because he's trying to redeem himself.
I don't know no Lemaine.
Where'd you get this orb from?
I don't know no orb.
Not true. Not true.
Not true. Y'all don't know me.
All right, what does the map look like?
That
Where did you get
the
the
screen.
orb from? Did you get the orb from where the map leads?
the orb was not his.
And what do the words on the map say?
I can't read it from here.
I can't read it.
2
from here.
grand...
I've got it closer.
2 grand trees guard the...
Offer a warrior's greeting.
Offer a warrior's greeting.
Yeah, so 2 grand trees guard the grove. No flower here will ever grow. Offer a warrior's greeting.
Interesting. Interesting.
So since my favorite terrain is the forest, would I know how to track where this is?
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, I almost did Paley. Hey,
Can you get it back? Can you?
yeah, no, don't worry now. I can get it back now. Okay, so I know where this is. I know the wood like the back of my hand or the front of my hand or the back of my butt. Now I'm gonna show y'all where this forest wood's at. These 2 grand trees. We gonna find this now. Come on, follow me.
The only thing that kept you from getting there in the first place, because you can get there, no problem.
Oh yeah, that's right. Was I
You
had
were
a problem?
distracted.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a pony.
Yeah.
I saw a pony. I had to have. Something about me riding ponies. Trust me, y'all think it's weird, but when you see a wood elf on a pony, I tell you, it's the cutest damn thing you ever seen. All right, so I'm gonna lead them to this location.
Okay. And
Are you shorter then as a wood elf?
A wood elf, they're very tiny,
Oh, okay.
I believe. I'll
before
double-check.
before we leave, what's happening with who's taking the sphere?
I'll hang on
I
to
think
it.
Bucky should hang on to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Roll a con check.
It is an infinity stone.
It's not a friggin' infinity stone.
17.
Okay, it's an infinity stone. No, I'm just kidding.
I knew it.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say, said the liar.
It speaks to you
Oh,
it's a Saruman stone.
not in a language you understand,
doubtful.
but you get a picture in your head. And that picture is planets revolving around a star. And if you are doing anything like what you were just pantomiming, like shaking and shuddering, when you shake it, you hear metal clanging inside of it, like it's a hollow stone, and there are metal pieces inside. Close. Close. So what do you do with it?
I
definitely find that curious.
does it constantly give me vision when I'm touching it?
No. Not always. But when you
I
first make contact, it did.
Do I
Okay.
notice it doing anything once he's got it or anything?
You hear the shake.
Okay.
You hear the metal shake.
put on my my
And I don't know,
Tinker's-
do you have any visible reaction that he might perceive?
Oh, for sure. I was like
I didn't know if like the ball lit up or something like that. Or,
No,
Darn.
nothing with the
I
object
definitely
itself.
like put my hand on his shoulder to steady him.
Yeah, you saw that I had like a physical reaction to that. I put on my Tinker's lenses, and I just want to. I guess
I don't think you ever took them off.
You're right. I didn't.
You've
But
got
I-
these nerdy goggles.
I
on
feel
all
like
the
they've
time.
got like different like lenses that I can like
you
pop
just flick
down.
'em. One
Yeah,
or two.
yeah. So I
Better
start like going
or
through.
worse?
I've got like a red and a blue one.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm like doing that, and I just want to like, I want to physically inspect it for like something. Okay, that was stupid. 10.
Given the reaction that you had, you can tell that the only thing that you can tell beyond what you already sensed is that it is, and this is what he already sensed, he being Vondel, is that this doesn't seem to be an object from here. Dewania.
Nice. Cosmic.
Oh,
Ball.
by the way, I know the official description of my character. He's like basically my exact height.
2 hours, almost 3 hours.
Yeah. No, because I totally forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But he's my height, so he's like 5'7", and he's got copper skin, green eyes, and jet black hair with little like peppering of gray because it's getting a little old, and he slicks it back.
That's like, is it
pony.
like a gross unwashed slick back, or is it like
a little bit?
he cares about himself slick
I
back?
mean, he was just in poop water.
Yeah, it's a little gross. It's a little gross. And he's got leather armor with like a little green hood.
Okay.
A lot of earth tones in his wardrobe with a bow.
And it
And
looks
he's
like-
got leather fingerless gloves.
Ooh.
It's not important,
I
but
like
I
that.
want
No,
you to know
I like
that.
that.
I have
Yeah.
leather fingerless gloves on.
Does it have the knuckles cut out, or does it
Yeah.
like for punching people?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. And Nilo, his last name is it's a family name. It also means night breeze. So if you want to call him Night Breeze, you totally can. I'm gonna say whatever.
Night breeze is what
Cool,
happens
but
when
whatever.
you're asleep and you fart.
Okay, Bucky, what do you have to say? Because you're raising your hand.
So my
Like a
years
friggin'
of
dork.
working with dangerous and magical implements have allowed me to be able to identify magic items and spells. So if you'd allow me to cast Identify on this object,
I'll allow it.
if it's a magic item or has magic imbued, I learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has, if any. I learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. And if the item is created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay.
Man, that's cool.
So,
You got some neat stuff.
when you project that onto this stone, you don't get any sort of magical knowledge. What you do get back is that this is a physical thing from somewhere else in the cosmos, and it's mechanical.
Oh.
That's why it's like pinging back nothing. And
Got
so your
it.
deduction tells you it's mechanical, it's not from here.
Got it.
And now our friend Himo is leading you
Come on, follow me.
down into the forest.
Down to the forest.
And that's where we leave it.
Okay.
As we have our adventurers, Bucky T. Muckbuckle and the Muckbuckle Detection Agency, plus Himo, the weird guy who is into ponies, wandering into the forest. We fade to black. I thank you for joining us on another episode of Chaotic Amateurs. With me as your temporary birthday DM, Caleb, and to my left,
Viscount Valgrice.
Detective Carmelo T. Bucky Muckbuckle.
Himo Nilo or Himo Night Breeze.
And Vondel Ungart.
thank you all. Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.